Welcome to Everyday Cooking. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please click the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay connected, and it is absolutely free. Today let us see 5 different pudding recipes. In this first we are going to see vermicelli or semia pudding. This recipe doesn't need any cream or condensed milk and you don't have to bake it. Add some ghee in a pan, about 1 teaspoon, and if you don't have ghee you can use butter. To this add 10 to 15 cashews. Let us fry the cashews in the ghee. After frying the cashews for a few minutes, add 1 cup of vermicelli, that is semia. Fry this well in a low to medium flame and the color has to change into a golden brown. This is perfect. Now let us take some of the semia and set this aside for garnishing. So to the rest I am going to add some sugar, about 1/4 cups of sugar. Now let us add the rest of the ingredients. Half a teaspoon of vanilla essence and 1.5 cups of boiled milk. Now let us allow the semia to cook in this milk until it is thick. So first let us cover it and cook for a few minutes. The semia is almost cooked here. Stir this continuously. Nothing should sit at the bottom of the pan. This is almost ready. It is thick. This is ready. I am going to shift this into a greased bowl. I am greasing this bowl with ghee. And this is our prepared semia. Spread this evenly, let it cool down for a while, and by that time let us prepare our custard. Take 1.5 tablespoons of custard powder. To this add enough water and make it runny. It has to be runny like this, and next we are going to heat some milk, around 1 cup of milk. To this add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now let the sugar dissolve completely in the milk. When it is about to boil, add the custard mix. Keep on stirring, this will get thick so fast. This is perfect. At this stage you can add some fruits. I am going to add half a cup of mangoes. We can switch off the flame. We doesn't want the mangoes to get cooked here. Now let us pour it over the semia. After allowing it to cool completely, refrigerate this for around 2 to 3 hours. This is after 2 hours and it is perfectly set. I am going to top it with some tutti frutti and the fried semia. Serve it chill and it will be so good when it is served chill. The next recipe will be rice pudding. For the first layer we are going to use rice flour. Take 1/4 cup of rice flour. To this add a pinch of salt, a cup of milk, add little by little and give a nice mix. No lump should be formed, so mix this properly. Now let us add half a cup of condensed milk. This is ready. Now let us transfer this into another pan and start stirring this. Stir this continuously until it is thick. Once it is thick, switch off the flame and allow it to cool. Don't overcook. This is fine. We can switch off the flame. Take a bowl, spread some butter in it. Now let us transfer our rice mix into this. Level it. Our first layer is over. Level it properly and allow it to cool. Let us move on to the second layer. Our second layer will be chocolate mousse. For this we need 1/4 cup of compound chocolate. To this add 4 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of fresh cream. Switch on the flame and stir this continuously till it is smooth. The chocolate has melted and it is quite smooth. Now you can switch off the flame and allow it to cool. Next, we'll take 1/2 cup of whipping cream. Let us start whipping this. Make sure the whipping cream is very cool and beat till stiff peaks are formed. This is almost done. Now let us add the chocolate mix into this. Mix this well till it is smooth and thick, and once it is thick, place it in the refrigerator for at least an hour. By the time our rice layer is also ready, it is quite cool now. We can top it with some tutti frutti, and our mousse is also ready. Spread the mousse over it. Shape it and place it in the refrigerator for another half an hour. For the next layer, let us whip another 1/2 cup of whipping cream. Beat it till stiff peaks are formed. This is perfect. Spread this on top of the second layer. These layerings are ideas. You can use different combinations for this. Let us top it with some assorted nuts. Refrigerate this for another 1 hour and serve chill. Next is a famous Bengali sweet, Misti Doi. For this, first we have to caramelize the sugar. So take 4 tablespoons of sugar. Let us add a little water, about 1 tablespoon. I don't want my sugar to get burnt easily, so I'll just add a little water to avoid that. So if you don't want to add water, you can very well caramelize the sugar as it is. This has started changing color and I'm going to wait till it turns brown. This has to get a color similar to that of honey, and once it reaches that color, you can switch off the flame. Caramelization is over. Next we are going to boil the milk. I'm going to take half a liter of milk, bring it to a boil. The milk has started boiling. Keep it in a low flame, and next we are going to add little sugar into this. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar and 2 to 3 crushed cardamom. Cardamom will give a nice flavor to this recipe. To make the milk thick, we are going to reduce this a little. That is, I am going to reduce this to 3/4 of its quantity. Now I have reduced the quarter part of the milk, and this is fine. You can switch off the flame and transfer this into the caramelized sugar. The sugar has become somewhat thick now, but this is fine. Now let us add the milk and give a nice mix. What we are going to do is a process similar to that of setting a curd. So for the curd, we used to warm the milk. This is hot now. Let us give some time for the milk to cool down a bit. Once the milk is warm, we can add the curd. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of curd for each cup. For the whole milk, you will need around 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of curd. Make sure the milk is neither hot nor cold. Keep it in a warm place and leave this overnight to get set. The misty dough or the sweet yogurt or sweet curd is ready. The next recipe is papaya pudding. This has very less ingredient but will taste so good. Give a try. For this we need half of a medium-sized papaya. Remove the skin, chop it and add into the mixie jar. To this add juice of half a lemon and quarter cup of condensed milk. We are going to grind this into a fine paste. Usually when you grind papaya with milk and keep it outside for some time, it will become thick. Here we have used condensed milk and lemon. Both have capacity to make papaya so thick. So here papaya mixture is ready. Now let us transfer it into a mold. If you don't have mold, you can very well use a bowl. We are going to refrigerate this for 1 hour. You don't need to freeze, just refrigerate this. This is ready now. We can take it out of the mold. This will be very nice when you serve chill. The next recipe is chocolate mousse. For this, let us take a quarter cup of compound chocolate. It is nearly 150 grams. To this, add 4 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of fresh cream. Switch on the flame and start stirring. We are going to melt this properly. There are 2 types of compound chocolate, a milk variety and a dark one. You can use either one of them. Here the chocolate is melted properly. Let it cool down completely. By the time, let us whip the cream. This is half a cup of whipping cream. Make sure the cream is very cold. Whipping cream itself will have sweetness, so we don't need to add any sugar into this. The cream consistency has arrived and you can also notice the stiff peaks here. So this is perfect. Now we are going to add the melted chocolate. You have to cut and fold this initially. Then start stirring in one direction till smooth and thick. This mousse will be very light and very smooth. Top this with some chocolate sauce and serve them chilled. Our chocolate mousse is ready. We'll join you in another interesting recipe and don't forget to subscribe our channel.